Here we are at Ardingly on a special Friday and Saturday edition. That's Michael Atters actually here, and I'm going to look for some treasures and hopefully find some and show you them. How exciting was that? Now, I don't know if you're a sucker for toffee. I am. I love toffee, especially when it's a glazed patination on a very bit of early English oak. Look at this. I love this. Now, I'm going to show my ignorance as usual, because I'm not really sure what it was used for. Possibly blankets. It's not really like a chest as such, but it's still got kind of looks of it. Well, anyway, for sure, the lock there is the genuine original. Not sure about the hinges. I think they've definitely been replaced. But look at the beautiful age on that. Isn't that lovely? It just feels so nice. And I bet if you got on your knees and sniffed it, the smell of history would fill your nostrils. I absolutely love these early carvings. I don't really know. There's a daisy, a little daisy there, a little daisy wheel. They quite often were used to sort of ward off witchcraft, these funny little daisies. In fact, when you check inside these early boxes from the sort of late 1600s, etc., sometimes you do see witch marks, they're called, where they put sort of strange symbols carved on these boxes to try and ward off evil. That's a whole separate area, which I find really interesting. I love rooting around these boxes because even the postcards are really interesting. If you get a handful and just have a look at the back, sometimes you can often date them from the stamps. So you'll have like I don't know, Edward VII or King George V, and sometimes they'll be from the First World War. So if you've got a postcard that's sort of, I don't know, sent to Ethel from London or whatever, and it's a Second World War postcard, she might be saying, oh, we had a terrible blitz last night. And you get lovely social history in these postcards. So you can buy a whole bundle of them if you're on a long train journey and just enjoy reading other people's postcards from the past. Just lovely. It's a really interesting thing to do. Well, a lot of you will recognise these cod bottles, I'm sure, because we do see them about. But I just think they're very, very interesting things in the sense that when you're digging up your garden, so many people, if they live in a period property, find these marbles. And they wonder, why are these clear marbles in my garden? Well, that's because, of course, the children, lots of us know this, but I just love the little social history aspect again, where children would smash these bottles to get the marbles out and then play with them. I suppose your little urchins didn't have too much money. These were, of course, for lemonade, these cod bottles. But also, they're very popular now, these lovely aqua bottles or any coloured bottles, especially the blue glass. If you look over there, the blue glass bottles, they're lovely. Poison bottles, hopefully no poison left in them. And these are, of course, called torpedo. I wonder why. Okay, now, look at this, £75. But it's just I bought one of these from a jumble sale years ago, and I filled it with the water and put a bit of methylated spirits in this tray. And it worked, and I'm sure this one will. But my only advice would be, if you do light it and fill it with water and these pistons move around and it goes, it's such fun. It's like run like hell, because it could blow up, but they're great fun. I wish it could be Christmas every day. I don't know who they are, because it drives me mad. I like it every 2 years, personally. But if you are at a fair and you spot Christmas decorations, it really is worth grabbing them, because they're very vogue. Very in to get these lovely old glass 1950s 30s ones. Now these are £75. I think that's quite fair, actually. There's a lot of them there. They're 60, and I just think these are great things to buy in the summer as well, because you can possibly get them a bit cheaper. Premium prices at Christmas.